So let's talk about something that I call persuasion failure 101. And this one hits a bit hard, but on the other side, it kind of doesn't surprise me at all. In fact, it doesn't surprise me the least bit. So here's where I'm going with this. Allegedly, supposedly, according to hearsay and gossip and online rumors, let's just put it like that. James Woods, James Woods, who plays Sebastian Stark in Shark. Yeah, I know. I love mimicking accents, or I love mimicking people sometimes. So James Woods. I just can't stop mimicking his voice. Allegedly invited a 16-year-old girl along for a private trip to Vegas. And supposedly, when the girl revealed her age and told him that she was 16, he said he's alleged to have said, "Even better," which is sick and insane and twisted. Now, this brings me back to a certain particular episode of Shark, which I never really saw that show, but I saw one particular episode. And for those who don't know, in that show, James Woods plays Sebastian Stark, who's known as Shark, who's this prosecutor, this lawyer, this really aggressive, rampant lawyer who manages to get a lot of felons and criminals convicted for cases that they've done. Right, so the show follows him as a lawyer and all of his court cases. And in one of the shows, in one of the episodes, I believe a college girl is being raped, like gang raped, by a bunch of college students at some party, and it's this very emotional episode where Shark, aka James Woods, is functioning as her legal counsel and manages to lock up or get these guys convicted for rape and all that kind of jazz. And it's like this, like I said, it's this very emotional episode where the idea of consensual sex and all of that really is in the forefront, or really is in the center of the events that take place. So like I said, really emotional. And here we are, 20 years or so later. I think it was in 2007 I actually saw that episode. I don't know if it aired into 2007, but that's when I saw the episode. So 19 years ago, roughly. And so here we are, 19 years later, and he's facing these child abuse cases, or these allegations of potential child abuse, right? Because he's inviting a 16-year-old along with him for a so-called private trip to Vegas. What business? I don't know how many years James Woods is. I don't know his age. Probably in his 70s, maybe late 60s. What on earth does a 60-plus-year-old man? Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he's 65. What business does a 65-year-old man have with a 16-year-old girl? It's just stating the obvious, right? We all know why he wants that 60-year-old, because he's a horny old man. He wants to bang her. And I don't know the legal age of consent in his country, in his jurisdiction. In my country, it is 16, which means that to me personally, I'm 41, personally and legally, I can have sexual intercourse with a 16-year-old. It's not criminal. It's legal if she gives me her consent. But it's gross, it's inappropriate, I'm not going to do it obviously, etc. There are so many reasons for why I shouldn't be doing it, but crime, is one of them. Anyway, getting back to the point here. When you're inviting a 16-year-old girl along with you for a private trip to Vegas, we all know your agenda. And this is a prime example of where the Sebastian Stark character, the Shark character, falls flat because the actor playing him is just one of those dudes who invite younger girls with them for these so-called party trips. Persuasion failure 101. All of a sudden, that's the end of Sebastian Stark. Although he's a fictional character, but you understand my point here, right? Now, if you want to learn more about sales, persuasion, and business, and also you're looking to buy ad spots, get subscribed to my publisher list. The link to do so is in the episode description, wherever you're watching it or listening to this, and I'll see you there.